So as you already know, anyone who's trading on TradeLocker, there is a web app, there are mobile apps, and then there's desktop app. And if you open a desktop app, and at the moment around 1,000 traders have access to this, to TradeLocker Studio, soon everybody else will have it. But if you open a desktop app, on the left sidebar, you will see there are some buttons here. And they're a little bit different than web app and others, other devices. So here you have this little robot, right? You can click on that robot, and the right sidebar will change into two tabs: active bots and historic runs. So this means that now you're able to run your bots. But now, how do you get the bots? Well, the first thing you can do, which will, I think, change how people trade, and basically you can use the AI that we're training to translate your existing code or develop a completely new code. So even if you're not a developer, I'm not a developer myself, I don't know how to code, and I will now create a bot for example, for Nick to be able to use, and I'll try to make it profitable, okay? All right.
That'd be useful, thank you.
All right, Nick, what should we do? Should we make a profitable bot?
Yes, okay, so let's start with something like an RSI. Let's start with something that's going to give me a sense of where price is overbought or oversold.
So so make a profitable bot that shows where the prices are overbought or oversold, and make it extremely good.
Okay.
All right. We have also got a way to develop your indicators, signals, and anything like that. It's not public, but that will be available also very soon. But let's just see now what the bot will do. And as I said, you can just paste your old code from some other platform. It will translate it. But you can see that now it's writing Python. We use Python because most developers use Python for those things. And now you just showed me the strategy. Now I can click here, see the left side is old code. So I already add some code. It showed me the difference between old and a new version. So I can quickly see the changes, and now I can apply the changes, okay? And if I apply the changes, now it's here. This new one is here. I can code if I'm a developer, or if I'm not, I can just say, improve the risk management. Yeah. Or what can we do to improve risk management? And now it'll give me a couple of strategies. Wow. All right. And maybe you have an idea, but let's say now it's, if I don't have an idea, it'll just give me an update, and it will show me what are the enhancements. And as it's developing, you can see real time what's going on, and it'll update here. And you will see what's the difference again, left side, right side. Again, we can apply the changes, and now I can say focus only on 4-hour time frame, for example. And now it will explain to me what I should do. If I want to focus on the 4-hour time frame, it'll change the code a little bit, things like that. And now I can say add the explanation of what the bot does in the end, but not via code, just text. And now it'll just explain at the bottom, add this to the code. And at the end, it should explain in the code at the bottom, for example, if you're selling this source code, or for the future, you will understand what the code does if you're not a developer.
My goodness.
And
that is amazing.
So yeah, thank you. The description is here, and now you can just play. You can make it super simple, super like if you hire a developer, they'll just develop the code. It will take time. It'll cost you a lot of money, and then each iteration will cost you even more money, and you won't know if it's successful or not. So it's like bot development is development. If you make a mistake, it will cost you money and time, and you don't know if you're doing the right thing. And then if you change the developer, you'll probably need that developer to understand what the first developer was doing, and it'll again cost you money and time. And also you won't get this nice description from the developer as you do here. So you can also, you can be creative. Like the same way you talk to a person, this AI will be able to explain this in simple terms. So even if you're not a developer, you will get much better explanation from AI than even if it was a person, because a person will not write these iterations properly, will not document everything properly. Maybe they'll be in a hurry and things like that. Just makes things simpler. Now, for example, if I wanted to put money into this bot, I can just do this for 10% of the time and 10% of the cost. I can just hire a developer who will just check if it does whatever I want to. The next step would be backtesting it. So you click here, backtest, and I choose the margin. And let's do this on I don't know, euro dollar. Oh. Can you see it?
Euro dollar is a bit further up.
It's here. Okay. All right, and then for our time frame, and let's take whatever. I'll just take this 1st of November until today. And usually backtesting is pretty long. It takes a while because there's a lot of data. For those of you who are new into the backend, how the platform works is basically you need to check. Every single time the chart moves, every millisecond, you check the price a couple of times. So imagine how many milliseconds there are in a second, and then in every time frame, every candle, there is like thousands or hundreds of thousands of changes. But I want to show you how this looks like when the backtest is successful. So for example, what I can do is I can go to Marketplace. This is another thing we have, and here you can find free and open source bots. In the next 3 to 6 months, when we, manage to make this like a no-brainer, super simple to use, and when it'll be ready to scale, because at the moment everybody is just pinging us to use it. But what you'll be able to do, for now it's all free, but you'll be able to buy and sell bots. What this is going to do is people who have never developed and bought or sold a bot this way will be able to now and build their business and develop something from top of their minds and something from their imagination. But I want to show you how it looks like when the code is clean, everything works. Like this is an open source bot from somebody from probably community, and the backtest would look like this. I guess now it would work properly. Maybe that's a new version of the studio that we need to correct.
Right.
But this is for example a backtest.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So it would show you the ROI in that time period that you chose, the annualized, how it looked like. Obviously, this will vary based on the data that you're using, because every single liquidity provider and so broker or prop firm, probably they're using different ones. So there are details there. This is not like 100% correct backtest, but it just shows you how it would react on the previous data that you have. And then you can, if you are into bot development or you can learn this, you can learn what do those things mean, when the trades were open, when the trades were closed, and then analyze those based on the data. And then again, chat with the AI to improve this, and then you can launch the bot. I want to check the settings, but now it's like it's like running, and you will see when it opens the trade just the same as you see it everywhere else. Important thing to mention is this bot is running from your computer. That's why it's a desktop app. It's in your local storage. So all the code, if you don't share it at Marketplace, is yours, and it's stored on your computer, nowhere online. That's why when you close the desktop app, it will stop working. In the future, we will have a web browser option as well, so that even if you close the browser, it will continue running and operate as it would usually.
It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, I definitely think it's something that is going to make make it so easy to test, to try, to come up with your own ideas, to find other ideas that you've researched online and just action them straight away. And it gives you also, as well, with this kind of way of working, because you automate and you're not, whether you're a day trader, a swing trader, position trader, that whole sort of thing when I was like developing as a trader of having to be active during the waking hours and then going to bed worrying about whether you're going to miss a signal because you're dependent on, your back test is dependent on the clock and stuff, that is completely removed with this way of working. And as soon as once the barrier to entry is so low, which it is because you just need to talk to the AI, it suddenly opens up 24-hour markets to be truly 24-hour.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of traders, or almost every trader is there, everybody's there to earn money, right?
Yeah.
And the natural progression is once you start being a profitable trader, you know what you're doing, you're gonna start your own signal group or community, or develop your own bot, or start a pro firm or broker or anything like that. And what is going to happen when you have the studio, when you have the social mode, and when you have the hub, I would love to show you the hub as well, you're going to be able to do so through TradeLocker, no matter at which stage you're in your trader's journey. So social will allow you to earn money from TradeLocker in a couple of ways, not just the trader, but also the prop firm. And it's gonna make affiliation seamless. So if somebody wants to share their trade already, like, I don't know if you know about this feature here, in the near future, you're gonna have Tuk's logo here. And if somebody clicks on the logo, they'll be able to add their affiliate code from Tuk here. So just if they're anyways sharing the trade, they would do it anyways. Why wouldn't they have an affiliate link here? And also they'll be able to add a button that they would like to show on that trade, on their shared trade, and write a description of that button, whether it's their Telegram channel link or Discord or whatever, community. You're going to be able to share that trade. For example, how it would look like is, let's say I want to share this trade, description and link. And if I copy it, I will show you now in browser, because if somebody opens through social, if they open the trade, this right here will in the future be a chart animation of how the trade happened. And this will be the proof of your trade. So you cannot fake that profit. If somebody follows that link, they will see the trade that happened. That's like a blockchain link. If you're in the blockchain, yeah. And then they'll be able to add a button here, plus the description of the button. So, and there will be another button here for example, if they want to add their affiliation link with Tuk, and let's say this button says, hey, if you want to have the same profits, join Tuk, and their affiliation link here. So it's just going to make this feature that has been there for such a long time a money generator for both the trader and the prop firm or a broker.
And it has just an integrity built into it because you're using that to basically to sort of iron out the idea that people can just go back and fake trades or fake their P&L or that kind of thing.
Exactly.
This brings that confidence to someone who wants to get involved in it but isn't too sure.
Exactly. Yeah. And another thing is TradeLocker is a huge play. Like, it's already one of the largest online places for Forex trading. When you look at the traffic, because traders are curious and they know we're building something cool. And what we're working on now is, if you look at this trader's journey that we were talking about, we're building an ecosystem where everybody who, whether they're a beginner trader, they'll be able to find Nick from Tuk, who will teach them how to trade. They'll be able to find Tuk on that ecosystem as a prop firm that they can learn from and earn money from. If they're advanced trader, they'll be able to find Tuk and become their affiliate. They'll be able to get attention there from the beginner traders. If you're a prop firm, you'll be able to attract more traders there. And we're going to launch this ecosystem in January, and we're going to continue building it as a separate product as well. So I think it's going to be something great, and we're turning basically the website into a product as well.